So in just a moment, we're going to start bringing our December graduates in. And so I'll ask that we wait till all of the graduates are seated, and then we'll give them one round of applause. I'm going to first introduce the graduates that have been here training in-house, and then I'm going to also introduce those who have been trained at home, either through home training or Action or other programs that are with us in spirit today. Welcome, December 2014 Guiding Eyes for the Blind graduates, David Law and Indigo. Elka Barsoum and Cutlass. David is from Longmont, Colorado, and Elka Barsoum is from Anniston, Alabama. Jill Peterson and Gable from Atlanta, Georgia. Kenneth Davis and Forrest from Garland, Texas. Keela White and Angelica from Grapevine, Texas. Markia Banks and Neil from Houston, Texas. We're Texas strong, this class. Ronald Davidson and from Mount Kisco, New York. Vivian Nalini and Sass from Fall River, Massachusetts. Those with us in spirit today are Daia Connors and Harpo from Bronx, New York, Eva Burgess and Nanette from the Bronx, New York, Joyce Chasen and Jason from Mashpee, Massachusetts, Cynthia Finley and Robert from Lubbock, Texas, Mary Jean Bouchard and Zed from St. Augustine, Florida, and Rodeo from Petaluma, California, Clayton Royer and Garvin from Bronx, New York, Nancy Feldman and Albert from Denver, Colorado, Robert Jardine and Renata from Winter Haven, Florida. Congratulations. To give our welcoming remarks for our December graduation, I would like to introduce Wendy Agaletti, who's our board chair.
Thank you, Melinda. Good afternoon. It's a privilege to be able to speak to all of you. Volunteers, donors, staff, and graduates, people and dog. Thank you to the sponsors of today's graduation, some of whom are with us in person, and some of you are watching the streaming video. Wind and Fire Jewelry, the family of Dolores Patty, the Lee J. Stahl and Toby Stahl Maranga Charitable Foundation, and our annual graduation sponsor, Sally Stockhammer. Also, we are extremely grateful for Mr. Bouchard's support of the special needs home training of his daughter, MJ, who received Guiding Eyes Zed. Today's graduates have the memory of a special date, 12/13/14. I'm sure all of you already knew. But that is not all that is recognizably special about them. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to spend some time with them, and I was so delighted by their enthusiasm and kudos. The class gave me strong positive reinforcement that all of you, every necessary link, are doing such an expert job. Each of them is going home tomorrow safely, confidently, and with a new friend and guide and ongoing support from Guiding Eyes. On behalf of the board, I thank the volunteers, donors, staff, and dogs, as we can all be so pleased knowing how magical our work is. Congratulations to this class of 12, 13, 14. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Now I would like to introduce our Vice President of Training Programs, Kathy Zabricki.
Thank you, Melinda, and welcome, everyone. We're delighted that you were able to join us today for this very happy occasion in which we come together to celebrate the many people who made this day possible. And first, I'd like to ask all our puppy racers to please stand up. You are truly extraordinary people, and you've given an extraordinary gift, a gift that has had a profound impact on someone else's life. And there are no words to describe the generosity of heart and soul that you give to Guiding Eyes for somebody else. And we are so very grateful to all of you. Guiding Eyes for the Blind is very fortunate to have a team of instructors, talented, compassionate, and wholly dedicated to success. Michelle, Lori, Jolene over in the corner, Melinda, and Erica, thank you for all you made this class so very successful. You should be very proud. And to the graduates, congratulations on this wonderful achievement. At a recent event at the training school, one of the speakers came forward as saying, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're probably right. So, congratulations to all of you for believing in yourself, for having the courage to believe in yourself, the confidence to trust in your guide dog, and the knowing that as a team, you will be successful because you know what? You already are. You already are. And remember, as you prepare to turn the page on the next chapter of your life with your new guide dog, that we will always be here to celebrate your success and to assist you in any way possible. So on behalf of the entire Guiding Eyes staff, congratulations once again. And to everyone who helps us continue this great work, whether it's through the gift of your time, your financial support, or by sharing our stories. I could say from the bottom, thank you from the bottom of our hearts, but for all of you, our hearts have no bottom. So thank you. Please enjoy the rest of the day. And as you can tell from the program, this class has a lot they'd like to share with you. So Melinda, please come back. Thank you.
Part of our program is to our graduate speakers, or to our graduating class, and they choose amongst themselves who they wish to speak for the class. So the first of our speakers will be David Law. He will be brought up to the podium, and he has something he would like to share with all of you.
Good afternoon. Obviously, is David Law. I'm a returning graduate from Longmont, Colorado. I received my first guide dog, Vince, in June of 2005. and he led me through many pathways and phases of my life, many of which the first. He led me through my graduation at college, where I received my BA in political science. Yes, he also led me through my first job at the state. Then, by some miracle, he got me a yes, whom is now my wife. Together as a family, excuse me, we bought our first home in June 2013. And now I'm an expectant father with our first son due in April. Indigo is the end in this process. She's my new dog, and we'll see many new journeys in my life. She will witness my joys as a new father. And also, she will witness someday my young boy becoming a young man. Thank you all. All right.
Thank you, David. Our next graduate speaker is Keela White. Keela.
Forgive me, I'm nervous. Good afternoon. My name is Keela White, and I am from Grapevine, Texas. As of today, I will be from Guiding Eyes for the Blind. I am also a mother, a sister, a daughter, a wife, even a grandmother, whom happens to be blind. I don't want my blindness to define me of who I am. However, blindness is a part of my life. Try not to be emotional. After coming here for these last 3 weeks, meeting my new dog, Angelica, who is my new partner, my new family, my new friend. I am able now to begin a new life, to explore the world. I can live again and be happy. Thank you so much for your generosity, your love and support. This organization has been one of generous giving, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you, Keela. Along with our graduates dedicating a portion of the program over to them, we also dedicate a portion of the program to another very special group of people, and that is our volunteer puppy raisers. So I would like to introduce Kate Schroer, who is our puppy program regional manager.
Hello. Hi, everyone. So I'm here representing our Canine Development Center, and I want to give a heartfelt welcome to all. Congratulations. I know some of you very well. Hey, Ron. And I'm so happy everybody could be here today. I know we acknowledge the puppy raisers, but I want to also speak to the other 1,400 volunteers that go into getting us to where we are today. And there's a variety of different people, so I'm going to name a couple different areas. We have brood stud foster families. A couple are here today. Early socializers, home socializers, home litter care. These are people that actually take the whole litter of puppies and keep them in their homes for a couple weeks. Puppy sitters, regional coordinators. I think we have a couple here today as well. Kennel and administrators, both here in Yorktown and up in Patterson at the Canine Development Center. Tour leaders, ambassadors. So when we say it takes a village to raise a puppy, we really mean it. And finally, of course, to our puppy raisers who are here today, who give the ultimate gift of raising a potential guide dog. So I know we made the puppy raisers stand, but can we have all the volunteers that are here stand up, please? Come on, don't be shy. We have brand new volunteers here today, too. So we are going to be handing out a certificate and a photo to a person that has been part of the puppy raising of one of our graduates. You get a certificate and a photo of the graduate and their dog. So we're going to ask that one person from each group come up and receive the photo. I'm going to do my best to not butcher any last names. I've already spoken to some of you. Okay, so let's start with, we have Elizabeth Williams, who raised Guiding Eyes Angelica, and that is from our Southern Tier New York region. Let's keep that energy up, guys. We got a lot of dogs. I want as much energy as we go. Okay, and next we have Laura Youngblood, who raised Clarissa, did I say that correctly? From Northern New York. Now we have Eric and Jamie Anderson, who raised Guiding Eyes Cutlass. So some people obviously weren't able to make the trek today, but we're going to applaud them anyway. And also Kravnik, who also raised Guiding Eyes Cutlass from Richmond, Virginia. I don't believe it's here as well. Okay. Next up, we have Mr. Corley Puckett, who raised Guiding Eyes Forest from our Prince William, Virginia region. And now we have Sydney Harcourt, who raised Guiding Eyes Gable from also Richmond, Virginia. Woo. We're Virginia puppy raiser side. Texas strong on the graduate, Virginia strong. Next, we have Kelly Connie Pacius, Coney, she's shaking her head at me, who raised Guiding Eyes Harpo. All the way from North Carolina. Next up, we have Maura and Colleen Bennett, Guiding Eyes Indigo from Montgomery, Maryland. Next is Linda and Depew, thank you, who raised Guiding Eyes Neil. Next, we have Paul Hubner from North Carolina, who raised Guiding Eyes Sass. Next up, we have Debbie and Bob Gillespie, who raised Guiding Eyes Jason, who graduated through our action program from Richmond, Virginia. Then the Wilksner family, who raised Guiding Eyes Nanette, also through our action program, and they are from Montgomery, not here today. Also for Nanette is Abby McCarthy. Abby, are you here today? Nope, from Montgomery, Maryland. Clap it up, guys. Come on, we can't get tired now. Okay. Alexandra List, who raised Guiding Eyes Robert. Is she here? No. It's from Leatherstocking, New York. Pat and Mike Weber, who raised Guiding Eyes Zed, who went out through our home training special needs department. They're not here. From Maine. We have Katie, I'm going to get it right, Katie, Mueller, who raised Guiding Eyes Albert, who went out in our home training department from Leatherstock, New York. The Harrison family, who raised Garvin from Westchester, New York. Nope, not here today. There's also home training. The Stevens family from Cleveland West, who raised Renata. Home stretch, guys, home stretch. We have Lynn Post from Virginia Beach, who raised Rodeo, went on our home training program. And last but not least, Catherine and Leslie Foldsey, probably butchered that name, who also raised Rodeo. They come up from Virginia. Whew. All right. Excellent. It's a lot of names. I know, little one. All right. So they don't all come in this size, guys. We all know they start much smaller. So what should be entering, yep, and nobody's going to hear a word I say after they walk in. This is where they begin. Oh, if you'd like to raise a puppy, see me after. So we have Oleta and Octavia, who are about 8.5 weeks old, and for hugs and kisses and potographs. We love that word. Down in our grooming room after the graduation. So if you really want to raise a puppy, I'm the one to say. So on behalf of Development Center, again, we want to say congratulations to you graduates, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And again, if you want to raise a puppy, they're so cute. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. So now we're going to turn the next part of the program back over to our graduates. And our next graduate speaker is going to be Markia Banks. And she will be singing a song written by a friend of hers. The song is titled Talk to Me. And the friend who wrote it, and Markia, I hope I say this correctly, Dionysus.
Hello. I just wanted to do this song today because I feel that it really speaks to our journey as we leave here and with the people that we're encounter, and just letting everyone know to talk to us. Talk to me. Talk to me. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Look at me, can't you see? It's not about my disability, but simply you and me. Talk to me. No. Look at me. Look at me. Although my eyes are void of sight, my heart still beats with holy light. Look at me. Can't you see? It's not about my disability, but simply you and me. Talk to me. I am praying for the day when words of prejudice and fear will be replaced with loving tears, and your tear-filled eyes will wash away the lies you could see if you'd only look into my soul. It's not half, but it's whole. Your eyes are blessed with sight, but your heart is blinded to God's light. When you look at me, it's not the outside, that's not me. and I have a need to be. So talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Markia. That was beautiful. We do have stocking Kleenex, so they are spaced around the room if you need them. All right. Our last graduate speaker of the day is Kenneth Davis, and he's going to wrap up the graduate portion of the speakers by saying his thanks.
Good afternoon, fellow armadillo lovers. Up. Okay, wrong speech. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Nope. Thank you. My name is Kenny Davis. I'm from Garland, Texas, and I get the privilege of speaking for our class. The scary part is they let me loose behind a live microphone, which is just outrageous. So, 3 weeks ago, we came here as a group of strangers. To add insult to injury, we're going to have to spend Thanksgiving with these people that we don't know. So Thanksgiving comes around. I've got my first guide dog. I've got all these wonderful new friends, and the Roy Simpson family steps up and caters our meal. Sorry for this, but that wasn't fair. Anyway, so they opened the meal with a quote from Helen Keller that says, "The most beautiful things in life can't be seen or touched, but have to be felt with the heart." Some of these folks had never seen a grown man cry, so I excused myself. Anyway, so 21 days ago, we were like a group of caterpillars. We were inching along through our lives with our feelers that we chose to call white canes. Today, we're ready to break out of this cocoon called Guiding Eyes for the Blind. They've housed us, they've fed us, they've loved us, they've even held us when we cried. And we're ready to fly. We've got these beautiful wings named Angelica and Clarissa and Gable and Harpo and Forrest and Indigo and Nanette and Neil and Sass. And did I miss anybody's dog? I'm sorry if I did. Jason, that's it, Jason Mason. But most of all, we want to thank our trainers, Melinda, Lori, Michelle, Erica, and Graham. Great. Now on Thanksgiving Day, Melinda gets up and says, "You guys are going to have a lot of really good days. And you're going to have some days when you learn a lot." Oh my goodness, was she right? I've had some really great days. And I've had some days when Melinda said, "For the 100th time, Kenny, relax your arm." And that is the truth. So, when I was a little boy in Stamford, Texas, there was a man who was blind. He sat on the corner in front of the drugstore on Saturdays, and sold pencils. He had a can of pencils in one hand and a silver cup in the other. Man, in the last 6 or 7 years, since I was a little boy, things have changed a lot for blind people. We have places like Guiding Eyes for the Blind that welcome and house us and feed us and love us. And all of y'all that are the Guiding Eyes family, and you make a difference. Being here today, it's like you gave up your Saturday to be here for strangers. We love you so much, and we appreciate you so much. You really do make a difference. And to you guys, my fellow classmates, live long and prosper. Let's attack. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, all of you. I once, and I have to say, Guiding Eyes, I've met some of the most incredible people in my life. I feel like I have one of the luckiest jobs on the planet. I meet people with such courage and such beauty in their souls. And then I feel privileged that I get to spend these weeks with them and in having them become part of our family, that they stay and our family grows. With each class we have, it grows ever more. And when people come in, whether it's a returning graduate who is feeling anxious about their new dog and will it be like my old dog? Will we be able to do the same things? Or it's a new student that's coming in that has never had this experience before and doesn't know what to expect and has all these hopes and dreams and is anxious whether or not that they'll come true, and will this dog be everything that I've been dreaming of for the last couple of years on this process, or maybe I've been dreaming about it for many years, and I'm at the point today where I can do it. You know, the last as we go through class, you know, they'll have self-doubts. Can I do this? And the instructors are always there to tell them, you can. And I read this quote once that I think is very apropos. And the quote was, a student said to their teacher, but what if I fall? And the teacher replied, but dear one, what if you fly? And that's what all of you are going to do. Ready? Congratulations. So what we're going to do now is actually hand you your graduation certificates to make. So David Law and Indigo, congratulations. Elka Barsoon, congratulations. Jill Peterson and Gable, congratulations. Kenny Davis and Forrest, congratulations. Keela White and congratulations. Markia Banks and Neil, congratulations. Ron Davidson and Clarissa, congratulations. Vivian Nalini and Sass, congratulations. And to all of those other graduates out there who are at this graduation ceremony in spirit, if not here in person, congratulations to all of you as well. I also want to acknowledge three very important people. I would like and Michelle and Erica to please stand up and turn around so the crowd can see you. To take what the dog's second what I'm saying, to take what the puppy raisers have started and to work tirelessly for these past 6 months to transform them from these puppies that have come in a sense, is a college graduation for them as well, to being these dogs, these incredible dogs that go out and lead down a street, avoid obstacles, cross traffic, take their person there without fear, without wavering, keeping them safe on train platforms, and at the end of all that, being a wonderful, wonderful dog and companion. All of you, the three of you, deserve. Congratulations. Erica, our instructor assistant, who has been a very important part of this class, because Erica handles all the behind-the-scenes stuff so that Lori and Michelle and I can get these students out on route and train them. So all the things that we don't have time to think of, she is our backup support, and it has been wonderful, wonderful part of our team. She is going to be giving the kennel tour after the ceremonies are over, probably about half an hour after the ceremony is over. So she will be meeting people in the lobby, down the hall, and will be taking you over for a tour of the kennels. All right, so to close out this beautiful ceremony on this wonderful December day, I would like to introduce a friend and a graduate of Guiding Eyes, and that's Becky Barnes-Davidson. And yes, it's no coincidence that there is someone in our graduating class with the same last name. She is our Manager of Consumer Outreach and Graduate Support. Becky?
Good afternoon, everybody. I just have to say before I start, Markia, as a fellow person who's blind, that was truly powerful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Well, holidays are on us again, right? With all their craziness and busyness. And, you know, if you actually do have time to think for a minute, thoughts often turn to family. We often talk here at Guiding Eyes about our family. Our students, graduates, staff, puppy raisers and volunteers, board members, donors, friends, we're all connected by our appreciation of and commitment to the mission of Guiding Eyes. And what we're celebrating today at this huge family celebration is another graduation of guide dog teams going out into the world and making a difference. Big or small, doesn't matter. It's just going on with our lives. You guys worked really hard. You laughed hard. You might have prayed a little bit. You might have played a little bit. You might have stood at an intersection in the pouring rain and said, "What was I thinking?" But here you are today, ready to really start the journey that you were planning on and hoping for, and now it will begin as you go home and start your new life with your new partner. I'm sure my fellow graduates, Ron and Jill and David and Joyce and Eva, and those grads that are out here joining us in the audience today, and those of you out there in YouTube land will join me in welcoming Markia and Kenny and Keela and Vivian and Elka and Daia to our big Guiding Eyes family. Welcome, you guys. We're so happy you joined us. And just in case you haven't clapped enough, I really want you all, including you guys, to give yourselves a huge hand for making this day the celebration. Thank you so much. I wish I could whistle like that. Okay, just a couple of closing announcements. First of all, what would the holidays be without shopping and refreshments? We've got it all here at Guiding Eyes this afternoon. The Guiding Eyes gift shop is open this afternoon out these doors and just to the left. And among other things, they have these wind and fire bracelets that I just got and bought a couple as gifts. They're awesome. They're really fun to wear. And they've got lots of other cool stuff in there. Down at the far end of the hall, if you go out to the left and all the way down through the lobby, you'll probably hear them before you actually see them. But that's where the photographs can be had. And about halfway down the hall towards the lobby, make a right, go up the steps, and there's food. So it's all good. So thank you all for being here. I wish you a joyous holiday season. We'll see you at graduation in 2015, if not before. Have a good and safe home. Thank you so much for being here.
Puppy raisers, if you would like to come up and meet your graduates, they're going to be de-harnessing their dogs. We'll invite you to come up and meet them, go down to the lobby or up to the dining room.